Go Fs.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? YouTube, Twitch.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch?
What's today? Today is Monday.
Yep, today's the 11th of 11 months.
That's correct. That also means it's Veterans Day.
Yep, Veterans Day topic.
That is our topic, main topic of the episode.
Salute to our veterans. Thank you.
Obviously, we like to jump around a little bit, but
And it's episode 30.
episode 30.
Whoop whoop.
Salute to the veterans. Thank you. Appreciate it. Everyone who's serving now. I got friends, and I'm sure you got friends. I got family.
Friends and family.
My grandpas, both grandpas served.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think if you're like our age, I feel like our grandpas and grandmas, that was pretty much the military era.
Yeah, like my dad would talk about it every time like war comes up, and he's like, dude, when I was growing up as a kid, all the teenagers and everyone that was like 20s, they was just gone all of a sudden.
Yeah.
For Vietnam and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like up until like Vietnam was over, like once you hit 18, there was always a war to go fight in.
Oh yeah. Well, that's another thing too, is a lot of people don't realize how many fucking wars that we've been in.
Oh my god, so many. And little ones.
Yeah, little ones.
Like we just moved right in. Said how it was gonna be.
Yeah.
And then left and then
left. Kicked ass and left.
Hey, stay. Behave.
America.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't know this about Veterans Day, but it's actually called Armistice Day.
Armistice Day.
Well, it was called Armistice Day.
Yeah.
And the reason that it's called Armistice Day is the word armistice means like to stop fighting for a certain amount of time.
It's like a peace treaty.
Correct. So the First World War in 1919, November 11th. So 11/11/1918 was when Armistice Day, the word, and Veterans Day was created.
Because they didn't want to fight anymore.
Correct. But then
on that day,
kind of spiraled into like Veterans Day kind of got spiraled into like thanking all of the people who served and all that. So from peace treaty to thanking people who served, that's where it is today.
It's pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive.
Yep.
Also,
we do like having holidays for like everything.
Yeah. Well, I drove by the bank. I was going to go to the bank today, and then I totally spaced. I was like, oh, yeah, they're closed. There's like one car in the parking lot. I was like, oh, I think they're closed.
Probably closed.
Or no one's working today. Did you work today?
I did. But my job is very different.
Right. You work every day.
I gotta work whenever I want.
So, you choose?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I leave whenever I want too.
Nice. So you can just make your own hours if you
Yeah.
But as long as the work gets done.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as the tanks don't go empty.
Exactly.
There we go. In honor of Veterans Day, I got my camouflage hoodie on.
Get some camo on my hoodie right here.
Can't see me.
Can't see. You can't see my hood.
See, ooh, you got the nice camo.
Yeah.
You got that like oaky camo.
It's like, hey, you can't see me in here.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Carhartt, that's good stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's good stuff. I like it.
Have you tried Black Rifle coffee?
No.
You ever heard of it?
Yeah.
That's a nice veterans company that.
Shout out Black Coffee.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to all the people who have been watching this.
Yeah, shouts to the viewers.
You guys are killing it.
They keep tuning in. We appreciate it.
Yeah. You guys are loved.
Much love.
Much love. We'll bring you on the podcast someday and shoot the stuff.
Yeah, no cursing.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
We're allowed to curse.
I'd be like, okay, we're done here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna curse. So a lot of wars. I think the most common, obviously, are World War I, World War II, Vietnam. Would that be correct to say?
Yeah. That'd be pretty accurate to say that.
So which one was the deadliest?
Probably World War One.
A lot of people died.
That's what my guess is World War One.
What?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
World War Two, there were a lot of people that died. And in Vietnam, a lot of people died.
So, since 1776, Congress has only declared war 11 times. 11 times.
11.
That's kind of... I mean, that's not bad. I feel like...
No.
I feel like France and
It's because
Europe-
everybody already knows, like, I don't fuck with those guys.
Yeah. If we base it, well, World War One and World War Two is a bit like explained. Everyone was basically fucking up everyone.
Yeah, most of the time we can just threaten someone else with our appearance, and then
Nuclear abilities.
yeah.
Yeah. You know they have.
I don't think we should ever drop nukes ever again.
You know they have
It's terrible.
nuclear submarine capabilities. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I know. I heard a conspiracy theory that North Korea has those submarines, and that they can go into like California's bay undetected and hit California with a nuke. Because they're short-range ballistic missiles.
How are you gonna get past the radars?
Not sure, but they said they can do it.
Knock out the radars first.
North Korea is not capable of that.
Yeah, I don't think they could get to our airspace.
No way.
They'd get shot down over
Yeah.
the seas.
Our
Because we have
we have
ships all around the United States.
we have the most vehicles, planes, ships than anybody
Is that true?
by a lot. Yeah, or at least it was true a couple years ago.
But we're gonna say who has the most tanks.
Pretty sure it's America.
Holy shit. Russia. 15,398 battle tanks.
Russia does probably have a lot of tanks. They're known for their tanks.
Jeez.
How many do we have?
I don't know. We have the fastest tanks.
We don't have the most.
No.
The mostest.
No.
We probably have like 300,000 tanks.
Let's see.
We probably have more tanks than
Russia.
Russia can even throw a rock at.
Russia, China, and then the United States.
What? So the United States isn't as badass as I thought?
So it's Russia, China, and then the United States, yeah.
How about...
We're coming in at almost 9,000 tanks.
I looked at an article. It must have been totally rigged to make people think that our military
you
is
think
more
about
stacked.
you think about 9,000 tanks. That's a lot.
Compared to 15,000, not really.
Well,
They
Russia,
can-
think
they
of the
can-
size of Russia.
But they can keep 9,000 tanks just like we do at home, and then they can go drop, what is that, 7,000 tanks wherever they're fighting.
I mean, it's basically that's it. It's Russia, China, United States. Ooh, I'm not gonna guess this one. India,
India has a bunch of tanks.
6,500, and then it drops off from there. Then you got like Pakistan.
6,500 isn't much.
That's not that much. I think
But
the
India
United
could
States-
be like a producer of like a certain type of tank. That
Yeah.
could be why they have so many.
Well, that's like China. They have the world's most technological advanced tank. China does. Russia has the most.
Probably has like a rail gun on it or some stupid
Yeah,
shit.
it's like this crazy.
But did you know a rail gun is against guerrilla warfare?
What's railgun meaning? Like it doesn't have to reload.
No, rail gun meaning like it shoots a ball of electricity.
Oh.
I think that's what a rail gun is. I'm not exactly sure, but I know that I've looked up what's not allowed for war and what is considered guerrilla warfare. And yeah, you're not allowed to use rail guns. It says ray guns in it too, so that has to exist, right?
Yeah, it's a railgun is a device that uses electromagnetic force to launch high-velocity projectiles by means of a sliding armature
Yeah, we have them.
that is accelerated along a pair of conductive rails. Yes.
Yeah,
It's
you have them, but
yeah,
they're not allowed to be used.
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Nice, Blake. Love the info on the railgun.
Yeah, railguns are sick. There's a lot of things you're not allowed to do in war, like chemical warfare. That's guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, you can't use mustard gas and shit anymore.
No, you can't use certain chemicals. You can't use booby traps, like
Vietnam.
yeah, like Vietnam was full of.
The bungee pits.
Oh, fuck.
Spike bungee pits.
Yeah.
So
Terrible.
So if people don't know what that is, back in Vietnam, they used to make these pits in the ground, in the jungle, cover them, and then in the bottom, so cover them with trees or whatever, in the bottom is just a bunch of bamboo spikes. So you fall in, you get impaled, your leg, whatever. Well, those spikes are also covered in poison and
Fecal matter,
malaria,
all the fucked up shit they could
Snake.
possibly put on them.
and then also back in Vietnam, another one was they used to put poisonous snakes in holes.
No.
So we used to go down a hole, and there's just a poisonous snake.
No.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
You're done.
Yep.
You want to pour up a little half shot in honor of our Veterans Day topic?
Absolutely. Thank you, Jack Daniels. You're wonderful. We also want to say a shout out, Jameson. You are also wonderful.
Jameson always got my back.
We love whiskey. We're whiskey connoisseurs. So if any whiskey company wants to sponsor us, we'd be glad to drink your whiskey on our show and talk about you all the time. We'll have a commercial every episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.
No free ads.
No free ads. But
Happy Veterans Day.
we did kind of just do a free ad for both of them. Very little in my school. This is more like a shout out.
I gotta go back to something real quick, cause I got
We're going back to the wars and the veterans, and we love you guys.
5 bloodiest wars in history I wanted to touch on before we.
Oh yeah, what was the
World War II fought from 1939 to 1945. The Second World War, the deadliest conflict in history with over 70 million fatalities. Now that's everyone. That's everyone that was involved. That probably includes the
Jews,
the massacre of the Jews, and then
Yeah.
the Holocaust and all that. And then like
Wow,
everyone,
Canadian.
like all the countries that helped us help them. Blah, blah, blah. Well, not really them, but because it was just Germany. But Nazis.
fucking Nazis?
Mongol conquest. I know nothing about that.
The Mongol conquest.
Mongol conquests.
Mongol conquest. Where was that?
That must be like some exploration type of thing. Third, I don't know. I really don't know.
But how many million people died in that?
I don't know. Let's see.
But because
I don't know if this is. Let's see.
I mean, if that's legit and it's not World War I right after that or Vietnam, what the fuck? How many people have died in massive battle? I mean, what'd you say?
40 million perished in the Mongol conquest.
40 million?
Yeah.
What in the hell? What are the years for that?
Oh, that's Genghis Khan to defeat the Mongols in Egypt. That's like 19. That's 1260. That's like long.
Wow.
See, that's why I don't.
40 million
I don't even
people
know if
died?
that's. Yeah, and then the next one was World War One,
With how many?
coming in at
Like 11 or something like
Some of these rabbit holes.
Yeah, we gotta research it because our viewers are just as intrigued as we are.
And then World War One was also 40 million. So.
Oh wow.
I would probably go World War One second. So World War Two, then World War One. That's a lot.
And remember,
that's
like
over
the times
million.
back in 1911 or whenever World War One was.
So that's combined. That's over 100 million people died. That's crazy. With all that negativity, we're gonna move on.
Why do we have to send all of our people over to just
die?
Have a
Pretty
big,
sad.
epic battle.
It's pretty sad.
It's probably why now we just drop bombs. I mean,
history is peaceful, or war is peace, or what is it? History is peaceful, war is violent. Or, goddamn, what is that Brad Pitt quote?
Brad Pitt quote.
Well, it's Fury.
I love it. I love that. That would make sense though, because history is pretty awesome, and war is brutal and nasty and sad as fuck. But
going on to our next topic, do you have anything else you want to say?
thank you for giving us the country we live in, USA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might not always agree with what goes on behind the scenes, but
Mr. Political.
we won't go there.
Before we go on to our next topic, I wanted to say, how are you? Because you just came over and then we started podding.
Oh, I'm
How
good.
are you, Blake?
I'm freaking good, man.
Oh yeah, cheers, brother.
I helped put a furnace in my.
Oh, heating oil.
Yep. I helped put a furnace in my in our shop at work.
Yeah? How was that? Heavy?
Stayed out of the cold.
Was it heavy?
No, we lifted it up there with a forklift.
Nice.
Yeah, it was.
Did your old furnace go out then? Or did you?
No, we never had one.
Oh, so you just upgraded.
Yeah, now we have a heated shop.
Nice.
I know.
That's
cool.
kind of good.
Yeah, I'm
Right-
gonna
right
work
time.
on my truck in there.
Right in time for winter, huh?
Exactly.
That's good.
Yeah.
And the kids?
Kids are good.
Yeah.
Scarlett's crazy.
Scarlett's losing it.
She's
She's
crazy.
losing
But
it.
Silas is doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's killing it. He's doing good.
I think Silas was gonna be your boy.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be.
I was gonna be right hand man.
Yeah.
He's gonna
know how to do everything.
I was gonna say he's gonna be building houses at like 12.
Yeah.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, can swing a hammer better than most grown men.
That's right.
12.
What is that? What is that game with the fucking log and the nails? And you have a drink and you have to hit the nail.
No idea.
Pass the hammer. You never played that?
I would win every time. I wouldn't even get to
I
drink.
can't believe you never even heard of that.
I wouldn't even get to drink. I would win every time.
Dude.
Swing a hammer like a Banshee warrior.
We're going down a rabbit hole real quick.
Banshee warrior. Or Comanche warrior.
So what is this? A German game, reportedly dated from 1940, where several contestants try to hammer a nail into a stump. Each player's turn consists of setting the wedge end of the hammer on the log next to their nail. Yeah. So you have a stump. You have a bunch of long nails.
Yeah.
Barely in the stump.
Yeah.
Like you just tack them in.
Yeah.
And you start with your hammer next to the nail. You get one swing. You go up, and you try to hit your nail. And what is it? First one. Yeah, swing with me. And then I think first one or last one with their nail still like out of the wood has to drink or like chug
I would
a beer.
never get to drink.
Well, I think also you can hit someone else's nail or some shit.
Oh.
I don't know. I think there's multiple ways of playing it. Honestly, I really do.
I see. Well,
We'll have to get into that.
we never cheersed.
Yeah, cheers, brother.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, I didn't tell you about how I lost my phone last podcast. So that last snowstorm, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, you did actually.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dad went and found it.
Yeah. My
Walking
dad
down.
found it. Yeah, it works perfectly fine.
That's fucking crazy. Shout out iPhones.
Yeah, shout out iPhones. It's like
Yeah.
4 days in the snow, freezing temperatures.
And what was it? A 7?
iPhone 6s.
6S. They didn't make that thing waterproof.
Nope.
Killed
Fucking
it though.
Frozen in the snow, bro, for like 4 days. Oh man, and it works like a dream too. It works better than it did before.
It just needed that.
I was like, what the fuck, man?
Needed an attitude adjustment.
I got 2 phones now. I got 2 phones.
It needed an attitude adjustment.
One for the grip, one for the... do you want to bring him into our next topic, Blake?
Oh,
you guys
guys,
gonna like this one.
We got a multiple topic day.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so
What is the time on this right now, Blake? 20?
Derek's going right into, yes, 21. Derek's going right into some more rabbit holeness. And we gonna talk about aliens.
And
Mainly about UFOs though.
yeah, well, I actually, you know, for the first time in my life, I'm gonna say that I think I saw one. Like legit though.
Like outside?
When I went on my vacation in the middle of the mountains, southwestern Colorado. Legit, bro. In the morning, daylight. It's the weirdest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. I couldn't explain it. Me and my girlfriend was sitting passenger seat. She saw the whole thing. She was like, I don't know what that is. Legit. It was crazy. I never told you this. I don't even like to talk about it because I don't know what it was.
And they're all listening.
But, yeah, I know. It's funny that I bring it up to you for the first time while we're on the podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bring it up, but that just came
No,
out.
I like it. I like it.
But I don't know, though, because, like, okay, we're driving and we're leaving this mountain range, which is the San Cristo mountain range, southwestern Colorado, West Cliff, Silver Cliff, whatever. Super sick, like, mountain range. And if you're going to see a UFO, it's going to be in that area. Because you can legit walk out of your front door, look up, let your eyes adjust to the darkness, and you can see the whole Milky Way galaxy. Like, you can see, like, the line from the like the whole, literally the whole black. The sky isn't black. I mean, it is, but like stars every millimeter. Crazy. Craziest stars I've ever seen. Anyways, we're leaving vacation and we're driving.
That's the place to see a UFO, it sounds like.
No, yeah, but it was weird because it was during the day. It was like when we were leaving. So we're leaving, I'm driving, and way off in the distance I see this airplane, like far out. It's kind of hard to judge distance when you're looking at a fucking airplane. Like, you have no idea how far away that airplane is when it's flying. So.
No idea.
So I see this airplane flying from east to west, and there's a chemtrail or whatever trail, you know the fuel, whatever, the exhaust blowing out the back, and you can see that. And then going from west to east was this little white tic tac, literally, I'm not kidding you, little white object tic tac, and it was just zooming way faster than the airplane, just moving across the sky, quick. And I was like, do you see that? And my girlfriend was like, yeah, I see that. She was like, what is that? I was like, I don't know, but I was driving, so I had to keep like looking up and looking down. Legit, like, the airplane was way further away, but they like crossed kind of visuals like this, like kind of the airplane was a little higher, and then the object just was like lower and closer towards us, and then we like went around this mountain range and it was gone. We lost it. But like literally, I cannot describe what it was.
It's crazy.
It was weird.
The only time I've ever seen a UFO, it was at nighttime, so I couldn't see really what it was. I could just see an object, and it was a light up there. But it did something that an airplane or a helicopter cannot do. And then it moved from a standstill pretty much to gone like that.
Really?
Yeah. And it was just out bedroom window. Craziest thing.
Was that recently? When's that?
Long time ago, multiple years, 10 years ago.
See, I've never seen, I mean, I've seen like things that I can't explain, but I've never seen anything like this that I full on was like, that's legit something that I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, it can't be from this planet.
There's no way. I mean, I don't know.
There's no way.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. So leading into aliens with that little story, if you haven't checked out Bob Lazar's Flying Saucers on Netflix, UFOs and Flying Saucers.
No.
Shout
out Bob Lazar. Check it out, guys.
Check it out. But I do know that there's
UFOs among us.
Yes, and there is a proof of a star binary system that's basically 39 light years away called the Zeta Reticuli, and that's where the aliens are from.
How do you know this? Bob Lazar?
Basically. Well, there's multiple proofs. So it's not only him, but then there's also proof from the astronomy, like space, whoever runs whoever determines what galaxies are which, because this galaxy we've actually found, or this.
Yeah, we have. We just send satellites out to take pictures.
Yeah, and there's Zeta Reticuli 1 and 2, and based off the alien abduction of the people, who was it? I think it was
Dude, that would be so crazy if alien species all of a sudden had need for something on this planet. Or they followed somehow the trajectory of one of the satellites that got to them taking pictures.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nuts?
It's crazy.
It'd be fucking bad, because we're not that advanced in technology to where we can space travel yet.
Yeah, so the Barney and Betty Hill. You don't know anything about them?
No.
Okay.
Barney Hill.
Barney and Betty Hill. So basically, if you don't know about this story, you should research it, especially you, Blake. I'm just gonna read this off real quick. They were an American couple who claimed they were abducted by extraterrestrials in a rural portion of the state New Hampshire, September 19th and September 20th, 1961. And basically, they got abducted, and they claimed that the aliens were touching their bones. You basically have to dive into it because it's I could go on for this story for 20 minutes. But they basically said they were from the Zeta Reticuli star system, and that was in 1961. Imagine if this Barney and Betty Hill just came up with this Zeta Reticuli, and then astronomers actually found, or claimed what they thought was the Zeta Reticuli, whatever the fuck. They actually proved it to be true.
It's nuts.
And that's crazy. So they're gonna make a film about it, actually.
They're probably just coming down to see how smart we were.
So yeah, what
our technology is.
Their story, if you read their story, it's literally sounds so believable, because it's nothing too crazily wild. They basically just got stopped by a UFO while they were driving their car, and then they got abducted, put in the UFO, and then they just strapped them to a table, touched them, probed them, and then let them go. Or they woke up in their bed or whatever. I don't fucking remember how it ended, but yeah.
That scares the shit out of me.
That was
happened
a
to
night.
you?
So that was like the first, I think.
Like, would you have to be like?
That was the first alien abduction in the United States, claimed and confirmed. And there's actually I think a mural at the very site of where they claim to be abducted. There's like a plaque or something. It's like the rural parts of New Hampshire. Look it up. Barney and Betty Hill.
Those
Aliens.
poor people.
Also, if you haven't checked out the David Faber,
Who's David Faber?
he's the Navy pilot that we just saw.
Oh yeah.
The Tic Tac footage
Yeah.
on his screen proved to be true. So, if you don't believe in aliens, you should.
I do.
I do.
I believe in aliens.
I think everyone out there should.
I mean, how can you not? How could you believe in
Galaxy?
the only thing in this?
It's too
like,
big. There's no way.
I believe that we're the only thing in our galaxy, because we would have seen something by now.
Right. Well,
But
you know, every case of astronomers and Apollo this going to the space, they claim to see some weird shit that they can't explain. Every time. It's all
there's stuff
documented.
in our galaxy,
It's all documented, yeah.
but I don't think they live here.
Well, they can travel however fast, however, and as far as they can, they're as far as they want. And there's no space and time when you're in a fucking UFO, because a UFO has that technology of the like there's no gravity. Like,
It just moves.
so if you have an airplane that doesn't have gravity around it, you shoot a missile at it, there's an infinite, it's like trying to put two magnets together and touch. Those magnets will never touch. Now imagine having a force field around each of those magnets and then trying to touch them. Same thing. Never get it to touch. So if you shoot a missile at a plane that's covered in that type of magnetic field, the missile will blow up and the plane will just be untouched. We have that technology.
So like it wasn't Independence Day?
I've never seen that movie,
Are you kidding me? There's 2 of them now.
but it's Element 115.
Element 115. That sounds sophisticated as fuck. Sounds like something we shouldn't talk about, because the FBI's gonna show up and be like, how do you know about this?
Yeah, it's
Fuck the FBI. I mean,
yeah, it's a radioactive element that basically, yeah, it's crazy.
huh. So if like you could make enough of this element, you could make a UFO out of it,
Well,
or you could make
it's a propulsion.
a plane out of it.
It's a propulsion thing, like,
So it propels you.
yeah. Yeah, element 115 propulsion. Basically just means like radioactive propulsion. So you put two elements together and it creates like a force field type thing. And you can manipulate it, and they have reactors throughout the bottom so you can actually steer it and,
Wow.
whatever way you want to go. Yeah, crazy.
That is. Are we gonna build planes like that?
Well, this is the problem. If the government and all that release this technology, then everything is over. The world is over.
You think so?
There's no need for cars. There's no need for planes. There's no need for anything. There's no transportation. You're invincible. You could physically make a propulsion device that can send you wherever you want. without any sense of gravity. You could literally go into space in, 3 minutes and then come back down. And you wouldn't need a spacesuit or anything. Do you understand what that would do? That would make space travel legit for everyone. Anyone could do it. That would
if you had enough money to buy the...
Well, yeah. But...
Wow. They should do that.
yeah.
They should release that so we could, like, advance in technology faster and faster and faster and faster.
It's pretty wild. Element 115, Bob Lazar, if you haven't checked it out, it's on YouTube. Bob Lazar, UFO and Flying Saucers. Netflix, baby.
I mean, this guy's talking about some epic shit right now. So, I don't even know what to say right now. I mean, you know about aliens, like...
I know about aliens.
Other dimensional aliens, right?
Yeah, so there's the radar reticuli 1 and 2. But yeah, I mean, that's just some stuff that I've been studying over the years, just like you've been studying politics.
Yeah.
So it'd be like you talking about politics.
Touche.
Yeah. So, on from aliens, what do you got for us, Blake?
Well, the other dimensional beings, there was that guy that used to work at Area 51 that supposedly was being held captive because he said if he ever got away he was going to release as much information as he could. And he did. He got to a private server.
Edward Snowden?
No. He got to a private server and was leaking all this information. He got to talk to him for, 3 or 4 minutes about how the government's lying to you and there's extra dimensional beings all over us all the time. All around us all the time. Using our same planet. Right alongside us and we don't see it. And also manipulating things and...
Yeah.
Like, he was just going on, and then the feed from his private server got cut, and then the show that he was on that he called into, their server got cut.
See? I think
and he said the weirdest shit.
They're doing everything they can to cover it up.
He was talking about how, like, these extra dimensional beings are way far our...
Yeah.
They're way smarter than us, past our abilities.
Yeah.
They have... Yeah. He was saying that it's almost like a ghost, like a spirit. But he was saying that there's a species like this.
Right.
That lives like that's how they live their life.
It's crazy.
In another dimension we can't see.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's true. I believe it. There's accounts from Skinwalker Ranch, which is known. There's supposedly like a loophole in the sky where they can cross through to our galaxy. So they just come out of the sky in this one, right over this one ranch, and I mean, probably multiple hundreds of, like this house that's on Skinwalker Ranch. The people that live there. The government has tried to buy their house and shit, blah, blah, blah. They won't sell it to them. There's multiple crazy stories of the people who live there. All of their doors and windows are barricaded with deadbolts, multiple deadbolts, locks and shit. There's like multiple posts in the ground outside their house with chains with guard dogs on them. Like, it's crazy. Skinwalker Ranch. That's another thing that I could dive deep into.
That's creepy as hell.
Yeah. And it's a real place.
There's supposedly, I've heard about another place, like a government facilitized big lake that they got big fence around, pretty much big wall around it, and in the lake is a passover for, like a gateway for another UFO dimension. Or like...
That's kind of, same.
Like a
loophole.
A
the wormhole.
a wormhole.
Yeah.
Like that to another galaxy.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe like those aliens created
because
that
water is zero gravity, and
Do you know the accounts of that UFO? Do you know where they found the UFO?
No,
in the water, in the ocean.
Really?
Yeah. What if they were taking the water?
I mean,
what if they come in, take water, and leave?
They must take small amounts because you would start to see drastic.
There's no weight you can. There's no weight. Doesn't matter. They can take however much. If they have a big enough UFO, they can, and they have a tank that they can store the water. It doesn't matter. They can grab as much water as they want.
But don't you think we would start to see like?
No.
Like massive water.
Isn't that what's happening?
I mean,
well,
kind
the
of.
ocean's melting, so it's kind of hard to tell that, or the icebergs melting and shit. But
that's true.
You know,
and our
that's just a theory.
Planet is 75% water.
Yeah. They're honestly for everyone saying that. Well, you know, there's all these droughts. There's all these droughts growing up. You know, like California had a drought. We had a bad drought when we were in middle school, elementary school. I remember going to fucking Aurora Reservoir and it was dried up. It was like dry as a bone.
Yep. It
was either Aurora or Cherry Creek. I can't remember.
Cherry Creek got pretty low,
but you know, we always go through these droughts.
It's getting fed by that river all the time, Cherry Creek.
Yeah, but now it's good. So I'm just saying, there's droughts on land, but there's plenty of water on the planet Earth. You know what I mean? And now they're making water from air. They're making ocean water drinkable and all that. Like, I don't think there's a shortage of water anytime soon.
No, there's too much water on this planet to.
Yeah. I think maybe.
And scientists have already proven that if all the ice caps melt, the ocean's gonna forcefully put all of this extra water back on land in the wintertime through snow and water.
Right.
With the jet stream, it's just gonna put it back up into the air, and then it's gonna dump it back onto land. Unless we have an ice age, because then we're gonna have terribly cold weather. But scientists believe, at least the scientists in the articles I've read, is it's gonna get really hot, and we're gonna have a year of really hot, and then the very next year it's just gonna be cold and miserable.
Well,
and it's gonna be cold and miserable all the way into the summer, and you're not gonna get a summer, so crops aren't gonna grow. Everyone's gonna have to grow their shit inside.
Yeah,
it's gonna be bad.
Also, shouts to what happened with California in the droughts was they were in a drought and then they weren't in a drought, so everything grew.
And not to mention, not to go politics, but Trump cut half of their fucking budget to fight wildfires.
California
said they didn't need it.
Yeah. Well, see, what happened with California was they were in a drought, so all their shit was low, so nothing would grow. Then they got fucking hammered, like last year, the year before that. I don't remember exactly. And then all the weeds and shit all fucking just grew out, and people didn't tame the fucking weeds and the hills. People didn't trim their shit. It's all, for as big as California is, there's a lot of hills and a lot of like shrubs and stuff like that.
Well, I think I think I heard like 60 or 70% of California, or
like
maybe all of There's a certain area that is all. It's like
it's hilly everywhere.
Mainly all government-owned land.
Yeah, and so they didn't take care of it. Well, guess what? A fire breaks out. Those fucking weeds are like as tall as you. That's gonna spread like wildfire. Yeah. And guess what? The whole fucking state pretty much burned down. My buddies got evacuated.
They were saying that there was a point the fire was moving 3 football fields, so 300 yards every 90 seconds.
See, that's wild.
That's fucking screaming, dude.
That's from those overgrown shrubs, man.
And wind.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't, I mean...
California's windy, bro.
You can't walk. I mean, that's faster than
Sorry.
you could walk. You'd have to run.
California's
You'd
windy.
have to run. That fire, I mean, you could... Most people can't even run 300 yards in a minute and a half.
Fuck no.
I mean, most...
Better run quick.
You better be running,
And you know how hot that fire is?
So it's gonna be hot right on your fucking ass the whole time, dude.
You know that guy with the Toyota? The Toyota Tacoma who drove through the wildfires?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the white one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all over Instagram.
He got a new one. Brand new one. Shouts to that guy.
Shout out to all the people that be trying to save other people's lives in a fire like that. I mean, I guess once you have your family out and your family's safe, if you're one of those people, you're probably going to go save other people's people, you know?
Right.
Definitely if other people are at the evacuation site freaking the fuck out, dude.
See, fires scare me because all of your shit gone instantly.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing you can do.
If this basement burned down, I'd cry.
All your neighbors around you would cry too.
I'd cry. I'd be like, no! PC.
But as long as
no monitors.
But as long as
no
you
monitor.
As long as you know what you had, insurance is great. But
Oh, well, I don't have insurance. That's all mine, personal belongings.
do you have renter's insurance? Like $10
Like,
a
I mean,
month.
my
or something
parents
like that.
probably.
They have homeowners.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all your shit would get replaced.
Yeah, but it's not their shit. It's my shit.
All your shit would get replaced too.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Everything you
I'd
could.
be like, give me $6,000.
Everything you could prove you had. So everything you have recorded and in pictures and.
That would suck though.
It would suck. I'm not gonna say it wouldn't suck. Because you would lose stuff you could never replace, like pictures and.
Yeah, personal stuff.
Yeah.
1941, or what is it? 1940. I have some $20 bill that's from 1951 or some shit. I showed you it.
Yeah.
It's pretty valuable. And I have a
You should put it on eBay.
I have a Navajo code talker signature too. Shouts to my mom. She got me that. Who is that? Tony. Tony, what's up, Tony?
Tony.
So, do you want to move on to our? What do you got?
Our last topic.
What are we at?
What?
What a 48.
What is that? 48. Yeah. So like.
I went to a hot.
Yeah. Let's go into our next one. Aliens was fun. We talked about some scary shit.
Aliens is crazy. Well, you were there with back in the day when we watched Signs.
Oh my god, yeah.
That was when aliens were just.
That movie really put it into perspective on like if an alien invasion happened,
Scary.
they could fuck shit up, dude. Like
yeah.
most people fear would take over. They wouldn't know how powerful an alien is, so even like our most badass people would be terrified.
Right. Oh, I would be shitting my
Yeah, even our most badass people would be terrified. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would shoot back.
Our military would stand up and they would fight, and most people would fight, but there would definitely be some people that would quiver in a corner and hide with their teddy bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people actually.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you're coming from another planet to fuck with someone's home, you honestly don't even give a shit what they have at that point.
That's true.
So, the aliens are prepared. If they're coming here to start a fight, they're already prepared. They've already done their homework.
Yeah.
It'd be bad. They wouldn't just come here to hang out and coincide and be like, hey, look, guys, let's teach you some things. I highly doubt. That's just not how it works.
Well, I think they're coming down to, get info about how our planet and how we do things. And then I think
they can get enough of that information just by sitting back watching.
Well,
Definitely if they have these fourth or fifth dimensional beings that are around us all the time we can't see.
Well, they come into our atmosphere and then they get whatever they need and then dip out. You know?
All right, we're going to the next topic.
Aliens is too broad.
Aliens is
We could go all day.
Yeah, literally, we could have a Joe Rogan 3-4 hour episode.
Shout out to Veterans Day.
Shout out to Veterans Day.
November 11th.
Shout out to every veteran who served overseas and even the ones who didn't.
Right.
You guys are awesome. Just make our place safe to live.
Oh, God.
Alright, we're going on to some more scary news. We had our boy in the Avs, Colorado Avalanche, represent. Had our boy get hit hard on the jaw.
Yep.
And, knocked him out cold. It was scary.
Yeah.
And he hit his head on the ice on the way down, of course, since he was knocked out.
And that was Colorado Avalanche player Belmar.
And
he got hit by Nick Foligno. I don't know how to pronounce it. Foligno. Captain of the Blue Jackets. I was actually at the game personally. So he got a 10-game, it was pretty scary. You couldn't see it at first, like you didn't really see.
Even on the replay, it was like, God damn, what happened? How did he get knocked out like that? And then it showed the replay, and it was like, oh, he just barely caught him with his elbow.
Yeah, just on purpose, though.
Kissed him right on the jaw with an elbow.
Yeah, and pretty scary when you watch the replay because he's pretty much out cold.
Oh, yeah.
And then he falls back and hits his head. Well, he has his visor. His visor jams into his fucking nose, so then he's like, can't see, and he's like pushing his visor up, laying on the ice, trying to figure out what happened. Foligno, whatever the fuck. He got a 5-minute major and then a 10-minute game misconduct, I think.
Flagino.
Yeah, I don't know.
Flagina.
This fucking faggot. And then,
fucking Flagina.
Not faggot. This loser got he's going to court for this player safety meeting, so hopefully he gets at least 5 games is what I'm hoping for. Might be 3.
He's gonna get a big fine too.
Fined and 5-game suspension for sure. And there was an interview.
Douchehole.
Well, there's an interview that he said that he's disgusted every time he sees the replay in himself or whatever.
Yeah, that's what the announcers were saying in the replay you were showing.
Oh, he got 3 games.
What a piece of shit.
3 games.
Because he knows what to say and what to tweet.
Now, do you want to take a guess at what the fine is on this 3-game suspension?
$60K.
Good guess. Not a bad guess. He'll forfeit $88K.
Wow.
In salary.
Wow. Wow. I was gonna say, like, 100 sounds like too much.
Yeah, $88K.
God, that's a lot of money, dude. I mean, he did almost kill that kid, though.
Yeah, that's scary. You don't want to do that to, Cheers.
He could have snapped his fucking jaw off his head.
We won that game, by the way, 4-2, and I was there.
We've been fucking killing it, dude.
That'll bring us into our next thing I wanted to say. We beat the Nashville Predators. We beat the wheels off them. 9-4.
Oh, you can be vulgar and
Did you watch that
profane about this.
Did you watch that game?
The Avs beat the living fucking shit out of the Nashville Predators. I mean, dude, it was they scored 6 goals in 8 minutes or something like that.
That was fucking hilarious.
It was not. It's not a normal game.
No.
Scored enough goals for 4 games.
Yeah, it's like 4 hockey games. That was a franchise record.
Dude, SportsCenter was talking about it the next morning. Like, I've never seen anything like it.
Bang, 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 bang.
Well, and then like
it was all at home.
Their main thing was like, how did they do this against a badass Pekka Rinne?
Right, he got pulled, and then they put their backup in, and then he got like 4 goals on him.
In Nashville, though.
No, it was here.
Oh, it was here.
It was Colorado.
But.
Yeah. But I mean,
how do you? That's a playoff team.
Colorado has a tendency to lose at home. Like, our home is not like Boston's home or like the Capitals' home.
No, because during playoff season they're away so much that they come back here and the altitude messes with them just like it does the opponents.
Well, it's just there's that, but it's not. Our stadium isn't as loud and sold out as like the Boston
or Nashville
or the Oilers, Blackhawks. Yes, sir. But we are hanging in there. The Avalanche are second place in our division. Broncos are what? Don't read that. Fuck weirdo guy.
You already read it, I assume.
So Avalanche are second place. Oilers are first. Oilers look sick. But you know who looks like the best? Boston and the Capitals. Capitals have only lost 2 games this season.
Fuck.
2 games. They've won 13. Won 13, lost 2.
No, Ovechkin is gonna get a stick right up his butthole.
He's crazy.
He is crazy.
Talking about a little football action.
Oh yeah, let's go right into the Chiefs losing to the Titans with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes was back.
That's a slap in the nuts.
Slap right in the face.
Jeez. And they had what's his face?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Yep. He's healthy. He had a huge game. He had like 10 or 11 catches for 100 and something yards.
Talk about fast, boy.
Oh, dude, he's holding it level. He's so fast. He makes fast people look not so fast.
He's zooming.
They call him the cheetah.
I love him. I love watching him play just because of him.
Dude, and he is not just like one of those run straight guys. Like, he will run straight, cut, and he's gone.
Did you see the video of when their guy was running it down? He had a touchdown, and then
Oh yeah.
And then Tyreek Hill just catches up to him. No, he passes the enemy teammate running after his teammate, and then he just catches his teammate before he gets to the end zone. He's like,
he is so fast. I wonder.
It's so funny.
You remember Devin Hester?
Yeah.
I wonder him in his prime.
Chicago Bears.
Dude, that foot race. Because Devin Hester's like 6'2", 6'3". I mean, I'm pretty sure Tyreek Hill broke the record at the combine for his 40. So
4.2.
technically, in their prime, no, I don't think Devin Hester would have beat him in a 40-yard dash. But I don't know.
In his career, his low was a 4.25.
Devin Hester?
No, Tyreek Hill.
I know. Tyreek Hill is so fast. And he's like 5'10". He's not very tall. He's a little guy. But he's so fast.
4.41.
Devin Hester?
Tyreek
Yeah,
Hill.
no, not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not even close.
It's not even close.
No. I mean, I'm trying to think of anyone in football history that was that fast.
I can't.
I mean, you know who could probably beat Tyreek Hill in 100 yards? Randy Moss in his prime.
Ooh.
Randy Moss had such long legs. Once he got going, he was so fast. But Randy Moss had that top speed speed.
Or you know who?
Deion Sanders, maybe.
No.
Deion Sanders.
I got one for you.
Fast as shit.
Dante Hall.
Dante Hall, yeah. For the Falcons.
And Chiefs.
Or no, yeah, the Chiefs. I'm thinking of D'Angelo Hall. Yeah, Dante Hall. Oh yeah. That was back in the day though.
So who's your guess for the fastest NFL 40 time ever?
Probably Tyreek Hill. Fastest, yeah. Or some nobody we've never heard of.
John Ross?
No idea who that is. Oh wait, is that a Cincinnati Bengal?
Yeah.
I do know who that is.
Yeah. He ran a 4.22.
I do know who that is. He plays for the Bengals right now.
Michael Gallup. Or wait, let's see.
He's a Cowboy.
2019, let's see. Ole Miss safety Zedrick Woods ran a 4.29.
It's fast for.
If you're in the 4.20s, that's like the fastest of the fast.
Yeah, if you get under a 4.2.
Oh, you're the fastest person ever.
No, look up Usain Bolt's 40, cause he's the fastest man alive, and I know for a fact he's run a 40-yard dash. I know for a fact he has. Usain Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
That's the exact same as Tyreek Hill.
He's the fastest human ever in recorded history, holding the record time in a 100-meter dash for 9.58 seconds and a 200-meter dash for 19.19 seconds.
He's the fastest man alive. And if you've ever, when we watch him race every Olympics, you get to see why. This man is like 6'5" or like 6'4",
strides, or
and the dude is just yoked.
Well, he's not yoked. He's shredded.
Yeah.
He has no muscle.
Or no,
He has
what's
no
the
fat
other
on
kid from Jamaica that's yoked?
Usain Bolt's a skinny, tall dude.
He's not skinny.
Yeah, he's pretty skinny.
He is super.
He's ripped.
He's like Megatron skinny.
He's like
Calvin Johnson skinny. You know who Calvin Johnson is?
Yeah.
Megatron?
I mean, he's
Megatron? Remember when Megatron, I'm not going gay here, but remember when Megatron did his ESPN cover without a shirt on? Dude,
ripped.
that motherfucker, they call him Megatron for a reason. I guarantee you he could bench probably 400, 500 pounds.
I mean, he's ripped, for sure. But you don't want too much muscle because muscle weighs more than fat.
That's why Megatron got in trouble later in his career. He wasn't fast no more. He was just really powerful.
Yeah.
And
it's like Demaryius Thomas. Demaryius Thomas, he's just big and just...
He was very powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got old and just slowed
And his
down.
hands got not so
his hands
good.
were horrible.
No, his
I
hands
think he
got
stopped.
bad.
I think he just stopped fucking catching balls. I think he
His
was
hands
just,
got slow.
I don't think he trained. I think he stopped like training, like catching balls. Like I don't know. Just seems like very inconsistent.
He was. Same as Emmanuel Sanders.
They weren't throwing to him.
Yeah, but Emmanuel Sanders had a bunch of drops this year. I mean.
Did he?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Maybe that was last year he added all his drops.
I don't know. I like Sanders. That's my boy.
Love Sanders.
He's killing it for the 49ers now.
Yeah, he is.
So we'll move into the 49ers. They play tonight.
Yeah, speaking of that, that's going to be a hell of a game.
Mr. Hockey Guy knows.
Speaking of that, that's going to be a hell of a game. Seahawks, 7-2 against the undefeated
Russell
49ers.
Wilson's playing on fire.
Yeah. But so is Jimmy G.
Who you got?
49ers.
You got 49ers?
Garoppolo's going to pull it out.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
You're tripping.
Seeing everyone saying what you're saying. Everyone says the 49ers their hype's too big. They're going to get knocked off by
Too
someone.
much pressure.
No way.
Too much pressure.
No way. They got a bunch of talent on that team that no one talks about. Not to mention that defense.
Yeah. That's true.
And for
so
some reason...
What if the 49ers and the Patriots were playing tonight? Who you got? Honestly, you're a Patriots fan, but if you're a football fan, who you got? You still got Patriots?
Probably. It'd be a close game. The reason I say that is because
49ers
Patriots defense
well, it's
is
two
better
defenses.
than the Seahawks defense.
Well, no. 49ers versus Patriots.
No, I know.
Oh, you're saying Seahawks versus 49ers.
Yeah.
Well, I would just like to picture Patriots versus 49ers. I think that might be a game.
See, I don't think Jimmy G can handle the Patriots defense.
What do you think
the
about
schemes that they run on zones? Belichick literally has people sit back in zone and move right before he throws it. So they move into interception lanes. And I've seen him do it like every game this year.
So is Edelman still like producing?
Edelman's doing good, yeah. Yeah, dude, let's talk about the Patriots wide receivers real quick. The Patriots had Demaryius Thomas at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
They
don't have anyone in the top 5 though.
They had Josh Gordon, Flash Gordon, and they got Antonio Brown. All 3 of those guys are now gone.
You know what? Who you have that's in the top 5 for defense? Devin McCourty for interceptions.
Oh yeah, he's been
leading the league with 5.
Yeah, he's been killing
Tied
it.
for 5.
He's been killing it.
Patriots
have an interception every game, I'm pretty sure.
Team statistics for what? Defense? Yards allowed?
The Patriots are gonna be leading that because
No.
they've only allowed like 5 or 6 touchdowns this all year.
Total defense stats. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, there you go. It's Patriots and 49ers, right then and there. 2,244 yards allowed this year for the Patriots, and
49ers are doing good too.
Right there, 1,900.
Well, I think we have had a fantastic episode 30.
Episode 30.
I think.
Wait, what episode is this me and you together though? Just me.
I think 6 or 7 or something like that. Maybe 5 or 6, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Pushing for 40.
Yep. Our next big goal is 40.
Yeah, we dropped 2 in 2 weeks on you guys.
Yeah. Hopefully we can start doing that, or maybe like, I don't know, 1 every 5 days or something stupid.
That would be intense.
But I want to get.
We gotta
get the.
Yeah, we gotta bring some.
We gotta get.
Yeah.
Content. I need to get my MacBook and I need to get that set up so that we can be on camera, microphone, and headphones. So you guys are getting audio on like
the best.
Napster. You're getting audio
Podcasts.
on
Apple
Podcast,
Spotify,
maybe even iCloud. Probably not iCloud, but we're just trying to get our name everywhere, and you gotta have so many episodes, and we've come to the point now where we need to get all of these episodes individually into a file so we can start a profile wherever we go. So we're not starting on Spotify on episode 30 with 1 episode.
Correct.
Because that would be whack.
Yeah.
But,
Anyways.
I think on YouTube desktop we can pull them off and copy them, right?
Twitch. YouTube. Wait, should we do
Guys, we need feedback.
Do you want to do your shot before we go? Or do you...
Yeah,
'cause I'm gonna do a shot.
Let's do it. This is our last shot to our veterans.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Number 3.
Happy birthday to the Marine Corps. I know they just had their birthday. I think that was yesterday or something like that.
You got some buddies in the Marines?
I do. And my stepdad.
Ooh. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Veterans Day. Happy Aliens. Happy Aliens Talk Podcast Day. Love you guys. Thanks for stopping in. Episode 30.
Yep, guys, episode 30. We need feedback. Comment, like, share, tell your friends. Get at us. More views, the better.